Above all, he told us his top priority was to protect the NHS. This must have been at the front of his mind when he voted to waste £3 billion on a massive reorganisation of the NHS. He voted for the reorganisation that has put 450 nurses out of work in East Lancashire. I've spent a lot of time hospital visiting this year, and I've seen firsthand nurses, decent caring professionals, run ragged, desperately trying to maintain high levels of patient care in impossible circumstances. Patients are suffering. The fault lies not with the staff, but with a government that has no genuine commitment to a national health service. At the same time as patients are suffering, the current organisation is allowing NHS money to be given to private companies because this government believes that the profits of private companies have a higher priority than the needs of patients. They have said they will create £20 billion of efficiency savings from the NHS in the next 4 years. And they're going to give profits to the private companies. It doesn't add up. The NHS is not safe with them. The truth is we can't trust them. The future is a second-rate service for those who cannot afford private health care. And let's not forget the A&E at Burnley. Gordon Birtwistle promised to bring it back to Burnley. And he's trying to pull another fast one. He's spreading the word that he's managed it. Not true. He's telling everyone that when the new urgent care centre is built, 95% of blue light ambulances will go to Burnley. Not true. Not only is A&E not returning to Burnley, if Burnley General cannot compete with private companies to provide routine treatments, it's at risk of closing altogether. Those three letters, NHS, the proud achievement of a Labour government, will come to mean not here soon if the coalition MPs have their way. But they tell us they have no choice. If we are to reduce the deficit, get out of debt and create economic growth. This is absolute rubbish. Ignore the right-wing press and the government propaganda. This is Great Britain, not Cyprus or Greece. We are the 7th richest country in the world. And don't forget that whilst we have families struggling and Ian Duncan Smith's asking pensioners to give their benefits back because this country needs every penny, his government is busy giving tax cuts to millionaires. The lies, hypocrisy and sheer callousness is quite breathtaking. Think about it again. We are not all the same. Labour would never make the poorest and most vulnerable pay for tax cuts for the wealthiest and most privileged. During the last 12 months, the Labour Council that I lead has worked hard to steer a steady course through troubled waters. I'm proud that in spite of Lib Dem Tory politicians, we have managed to introduce the living wage, invest in job creation and create a community energy scheme. We have demonstrated that Labour does make a difference. I am thankful that the people of Burnley and Padiham showed on Thursday that they know we are not all the same. I want personally to thank everyone who voted Labour on Thursday. I want to thank the people who knew that a vote for Labour was not just a vote for sound governance, that it was a vote for common decency and universal fairness. We are Labour and proud to be different. Thank you.
Thanks, Julie.